Hey guys, welcome to day 9 of Quarantine Fit, brought to you inside my very own quarantine home gym, just like you. Alright, so let's go over what we're doing today. These are some real crazy times right now with all the uncertainty and everything. It's really easy to kind of let your fitness slip away. But hopefully if you keep up with the Quarantine Fit, once everything gets back to normal, you won't have missed a beat. Alright, so let's talk about what we're going to do today. We want to start off with a little mobility, okay? We're going to start off with mobilizing the hips, and then we're going to mobilize the quads, and then we're going to mobilize the IT band, okay? And I'll show you the different stretches for those, and then we'll go on to the warm. Let's start with the hips. We're going to do the pigeon stretch to stretch out the hip, okay? So you're going to have one leg perpendicular to your body and the other leg goes straight back. Try to have your hips squared over top of the leg that is bent. If you have trouble getting your leg perpendicular or getting your hips squared over, another alternative to the pigeon stretch would be a 90-90 stretch. Next, we're going to go on to the quad. The quad, we're going to do a couch stretch. So we're going to place the knee down as close to the wall as possible, and the other leg is going to come up into a 90-degree angle. Lastly, we have the IT band. For this one, we're going to go ahead and lay down on our back and put our leg into a figure 4 position. Now we're going to reach through the leg and grab the farthest leg and pull it towards you, creating the stretch from your knee to your hip. Now we're going to move on to the warm-up. So for today's warm-up, we're going to hit 3 rounds consisting of 4 Samson lunges, 6 single leg glute bridges on each side. Then we have 8 Cossack squats on each side. And then 20 sumo deadlift high pulls with an odd object, or if you have a kettlebell or a dumbbell. My odd object is a backpack full of a lot of stuff. In the Samson lunge, you're going to drop down on one knee into a lunge position, and then you're going to reach up and back with your hands, interlocking the fingers, creating that stretch from the abs, psoas, all the way to through the knee. Single leg glute bridge will start off with your back on the ground, and you're going to place one leg up so that your knee is stacked over your foot, and the other leg will remain straight. And you will then squeeze the glute and extend the hips upwards. And we're going to do 6 on each side. Next, the Cossack squat. The Cossack squat is very similar to a lateral lunge. You're going to take a step either to your right or to your left and perform the squatting movement. Just like any other squat, we want you to see if you can get that hip below knee parallel. Okay? Now last, the 20 sumo deadlift high pulls. Starts with your odd object or kettlebell on the ground, and you're going to then deadlift it up and high pull once hips have reached extension. Come have a seat with me. This WoD's called deck of cards, so I took a seat because it's just easier for me to explain it if I'm sitting down, and then it'll make more sense. Okay, so first, you're going to actually start with an actual deck of cards. Now, if you don't have a deck of cards, there is an app. It's called Deck of Cards. You can get the app, and that'll work just as fine. It's the same. Okay, so it does start off. It is for time. All right, and it can be done with a partner, but you don't have to. But if you do decide to do it with a partner, you're just gonna alternate every draw, okay? So, again, you're gonna start off with a deck of cards, all right? You then will draw, a card. So take the deck, draw a card. It is a 9, okay? And it's a 9 of diamonds. So each suit is a different movement, and then the number is the reps, okay? So we have our 9 of diamonds. So let's just talk about what our movements are. First off, let's see. A spade, okay? A spade is gonna be an odd object or a goblet squat, okay? So because it is a jack, all face cards are gonna be 10. This would be 10 goblet squats for me, okay? So once I complete it, I then will draw another card. Let's just go back to the diamonds again. So 9 of diamonds. That means I'm gonna do 9 reps, and the diamond is gonna be weighted sit-ups, okay? So 9 weighted sit-ups, all right? Next, the hearts, Queen of Hearts, look at that. Because it is a queen, it's 10 reps, but the heart is going to be either a dumbbell snatch or your odd object ground to overhead. So 10 odd object ground overheads for me. Okay? And then lastly, the clubs. Okay? I drew a 9 of clubs, telling me that I have to do 9 burpees. Probably gonna hate the clubs. All right, so those are our 4 suits. Again, remember, spade, goblet squat, odd object squat, okay? Diamond, weighted sit-up, heart, dumbbell snatch, or odd object ground to overhead, and club is burpee. Now, we can't forget about a couple cards here. So again, each card is face value, except face cards are worth 10. Now, we also have, you're like, what about aces? And that is a great question. So aces, if you draw an ace, we're saying ace is 11. That's 11 reps, okay? And if you draw a joker, hopefully you have, your deck should have 2 jokers, okay? Your joker is a wild, and that is an 800-meter run, okay? So if you're doing it with a partner and they end up getting the joker and you don't, then that's your loss, okay? All right, so again, reminder, spade is goblet odd object squat, diamond is weighted sit-up, heart is dumbbell snatch, odd object, ground overhead. Club is burpee. Ace is 11. Joker is wild, or 800-meter run. It's a really fun workout, and if you do it by yourself, that it's going to be really brutal, but a good workout. And if you do it with a friend, it'll be even more fun. You can also do it virtually if you want to FaceTime some friends and each person draws, or you draw for them, okay? Awesome. All right. Now lastly, we have our core work. So for core, we're gonna do 2 rounds, 2 minutes of max effort plank shoulder tap. So you're gonna be in a plank position, and then you're going to tap your shoulders one by one, crisscross, okay? Try to keep the body stable the entire time while you're planking. Don't let the hips get all crazy. Then you're gonna rest a minute, and then we're gonna do a max effort handstand hold. Safely, make sure your area is got space for you, all right? And then we'll rest another minute and do another round of that, okay? And then after that, if you have some time, run program. We're going to do a 15 to 25 minute recovery run. Just a nice easy pace, making sure that you can run continually without stopping. Cool? Alright guys, like I said, we're 9 days in. Hopefully this won't be that much longer, but we're going to be here for you either way. Have a great day.